Yes, it is working.
I said in my story that it's going to be 2:15, but it's 2:13 because I don't give a crap.
Gosh.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Let's play this song again. I want to play the song again. I love this song. I made this song in GarageBand. Hold up. Woo! Got my guy Jay. Woo! Let us know in the chat if you can watch it.
Oh my gosh, this is finally. Oh well. This one.
There's 3 people here, which is pretty cool.
Is that?
I don't
live
know.
Streaming?
I hope this is live streaming. People might think it's like 2:15 because I said 2:15, but I don't know if hold on, let me put the story out. I have started. Please join us in our live stream. Link in the bio. Cool.
You voice crack.
Okay. Jay! Bro, Jay, you need to go, bro.
Yummy, yummy.
Jay! Bye, Jay! Jay, go! Jay!
J-Ho.
Okay. I hope this is working, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Jay, go! Jay, break. Okay, you can say, he can say. Jay! What's up, Jay? How you going? Say something on the podcast.
That's right.
Okay. Taylor.
Yes,
So,
yes.
apologies for the technical difficulties. This was supposed to be at 12 o'clock, but for some reason it wasn't streaming. So let me know down in the chat if it's streaming or not. I think we're using our phone right now, and it's working fine so far. So
yay!
hopefully it stays that way. And yeah, man. Yeah, Taylor, how's it going? Oh, by the way, we recorded a 1.5-hour conversation just right now.
It was very fun.
It was fun, but it didn't premiere, which sucked. But what the frick was that? Anyway. So now we're here.
Again.
Now Taylor told me something in the podcast which I did not know, and that was that he was hospitalized.
I was hospitalized.
Tell us about that experience, Taylor, would you?
Okay, so everyone.
Are you just quiet, brother? Hey.
What is that? Hey.
Wait, is people on here? I just want to know if people are on here. Please let me down in the chat. I just want to make sure this is correct. I want to make sure you guys can access it. Hold up. I'm just texting someone. I just want to make sure that this. Hey Ronan, can you see this podcast clear? Ronan, I'm gonna have you on the podcast, man. I miss you so much from all the way from my year 6 days. I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, Ronan, can you give us a confirmation on whether this stream is working or not?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's working. Ronan, you don't have to give a confirmation. Cool. Thank you very much. All right, I'll contact you if you want to be on the podcast or not. Cool.
Wait. Oh, it's pretty.
Actually, if
it's
you
in sync.
Yeah, it's not synced. This
Wait.
YouTube thing is not synced.
But he replied straight away.
I know. It's a live chat, but anyway, it's not synced, this YouTube thing. So I'm using a streaming software and it's not linked, which sucks. It sucks. But what can we do? So if you want to be a guest on this podcast, please just give me a DM. I'd love to have you on, whoever you are. If you're a random person, I think you just to verify that you're a cool person. I'm just gonna do some verification process or an interview or something, just to make sure you're not crazy. But with that out of the way, let's start the podcast. It's 2:17 right now. We're gonna go until 3:30. So pack your bags.
Holy crap.
What's the phrase? Pack your bags. Shit. Something. I don't know.
Good job.
Okay, yep, we are getting confirmation. Woo! Okay, so, Teila, man, you were hospitalized.
Yes.
Yes.
I was hospitalized.
No, we have to be serious.
Serious, everyone.
Serious.
So I had my heart was damaged.
Keep going.
My heart. This was kind of recent, actually.
Yeah.
The lining around my heart, there was like air in the pocket there, and there was like a hole or something, and it allowed air into it. So it gave me like a kind of chest pain, I guess, right where my heart was. So on the day where like I felt it before, but this day it was kind of bad. So went to a local doctor, had an X-ray, came back, and Well,
actually, I'll give you some context. So we were talking about deep sea diving and like going in the deep ocean, and I asked Teila if he can ever go in the ocean, and then he informed me that he can't because of this condition. That's freaking scary, man. So I asked you already, but I'll ask you again, man. Tell us about the other patient who's screaming and shit.
Oh my god. So, well, first off, I went to a local doctor. They told me you have to go to hospital, and I was terrified. I was like, whoa, what the hell? It's that serious? So I went to hospital, stayed the night, but on that night, there was this one lady, and holy crap, she was screaming all the time. Like this one time, she was like running here, and she ran into the toilet room, and she just...
Tell me this. Yeah, go on.
Just getting to my head. So she just locked herself into the toilet room, and then all these people like guard, security, and her nurse, I guess, were like, "Please come out. It's all good." And she's shouting, and there's like, "No, I don't want to go back. You're drugging me," or some stuff like that. I'm sorry, I barely told the whole story. But yeah, she was really. Like, she just wanted to get out of the hospital. She wanted to go back to her children, her husband. And I was like, stop giving me drugs. Yeah, and this was, like, my bed. It was looking right. It was basically in view. So I could see the whole shebang.
Sheesh, man.
Yeah.
That's freaking scary.
And so, like, having had my first experience, that's my first day at hospital. That's the most terrifying thing I've ever saw. And
Sheesh.
so, yeah, I was scared, like...
Can you imagine this lady?
Yeah.
I told you this, but can you imagine that lady, bro, just at midnight, man, just wake up like, oh, I think I need to go to the bathroom, and you turn around, this lady just screaming like that, like her eyes open, like, oh. Oh my god.
It'll be terrifying.
Hospitals are scary places. Take that from a first year physiotherapy student.
The scariest thing is like when you don't know what your illness or sickness is, you're like, how serious is it? Am I gonna have to stay here for longer?
That is one.
Like,
actually, I didn't know about like. Yeah, can you explain about that part?
So yeah, before she came, I was kind of calm, chill. But after she left, I was like, whoa, what if that happened to me? Like, what if you still stayed there for like a week? Well, my sister stayed in the hospital for a week for some dentist thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a wisdom teeth?
I don't know if it was something.
Yeah,
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, go on.
So yeah, I was like wondering, what if I'm gonna be here for longer than just one night?
Fuck, man, that sucks, man. Nah, man, hospitals can be freaking traumatic places, you know?
Mm.
Like, I'm a first year physiotherapy student, and we always hear these stories from our lecturers, our tutors, like, you know, places from the hospital. Fuck, man, it's traumatic. It's really, yeah, but it can be a good place too, you know? There's a lot of good other hospitals, you know, a lot of lives changed.
It's a good hospital.
Yeah,
like,
but like, yeah, I remember this one person, right? Who, it was in Mitchell Youth Leadership Camp. I was in during year 11, end of year 11 maybe. Do you remember like the Mitchell Youth Leadership? Yeah, leadership camp.
Something you went.
Yeah, me and a couple of others, a couple of my classmates came in and went into it. Yeah, man, it was just and the guy talked about, you know, the surgeon daring him to go to Mount Kilimanjaro. It was cool. It was cool, and that's how his life changed. So a lot of lives transformed, but. Man, that freaking sucks, man, having the condition and shit. Like I said, like I said this in the previous podcast, I went to hospital for only one thing, and that was for like asthma. I woke up one day, like I was just playing with my freaking tiny ass piano, like trying to be a musician and shit. Then like I just kept wheezing and shit, you know, like. That's basically how I laugh right now. But
it would have been scary.
Nah, it wasn't scary, bro. I was like, what the freak, man? I was playing with my freaking piano. Can you leave me alone? I was like that.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, and then, so I just had asthma. Something about asthma. And then I went in a couple of more times. It was nothing major. Nothing life-threatening. And I went in, and I had an x-ray. And yeah, and the Indian lady, I told you, the Indian lady was like, oh, you got some chocolates in your tummy.
Yeah, too much chocolate,
I was
mate.
like, oh shit, how'd you figure it out? Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
And they went back home, it's all swell, dandy. I had this, what do you call it? Yeah, the nebulizer. So I had this machine where like you put a mask on and like, you know, you breathe like, to just get some relief. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's controlled now. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, by the way, please don't feel obligated to stay on the stream. We understand. You have way better things to do. And please don't take us seriously. We're a bunch of freaking 18-year-olds who have no idea what they're going to do with life.
We just became adults.
Cool. Yeah, man. Hospitals are freaking weird.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, I'll tell the story. Chickens are basically freaking tiny dinosaurs. Alright, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you the story. So we have chickens in our backyard, yeah? And we nest them. We have this whole nest and everything for like...
I also used to have chickens.
Yes, he had a freaking goose. Can you believe that? Taylor had a freaking goose.
With a water bath. That was cool.
Wait, like a water... What the fuck is a water bath? It's like a fountain? Like a tiny-ass fountain?
Oh, like a bathtub. Plastic bathtub, which like kids would play with.
Oh, you mean like those inflatable, like, you know, like what?
Not
like
inflatable.
Pool kind of things?
Not inflatable. It's just like a... Okay, so you know when you go to the beach, you have your beach toys?
Yeah.
You can make sand castles and things. You have one where it's like a shell. You can put the sand in. You get a shell.
Yeah.
Is that... But massive. Basically.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that seemed like the only way to explain it in my brain.
Cool. Yeah, man. I was telling you about this. Freaking chickens, man. They're weird as fuck. Because we have a nest. We have like a full-on area. And we have these two hatching areas. Yeah, this like, you know, we built this thing, like, and like it has hay and stuff. And it's like two main areas side to side, like a door. So the chicken enters the door, does what it needs to do, lays its egg. And we take the eggs and eat all day. That was such a weird way to say it, like eat all day. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically so what we do is like we have two areas with hay and stuff, so they hatch, and we never had to buy eggs again. Like we didn't buy eggs until like, you know, we have not bought eggs from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Like, you know, all the way back till September. So we've been living off eggs. Not like that, but not living off eggs, but yeah.
Yeah, I usually just had like bacon and eggs most of the time.
Bacon and eggs? Damn.
Yeah, because we...
That's a weird way to say it. Keep going.
I guess well, at KFC, I love...
Oh yeah, this guy used to work at KFC.
Yeah, still do, but no
Oh,
shifts.
still do! Ooh. Okay, go on.
I love supercharged sauce, best sauce ever.
Supercharged sauce. I think
Yeah.
I've never tasted supercharged sauce.
It's like the only unique sauce, which is like
I've never
always
had,
there.
I think I had sauces when I was like freaking kid. When I was a freaking kid, but other than that, not much sauces, man. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, so I love supercharged sauce, and most of the time I would take a bunch of supercharged packs when I would go home when I finished my shift. And so when I made bacon and eggs, I used supercharged sauce on it.
Damn, son. Alright.
But yeah.
That's lit. I might try supercharged sauce someday. Sorry, I was just fixing up the mic stand here. Yeah, man. So chickens brood. Brooding means like, you know, like chickens have this like subconscious tendency to like, you know, what do you call it? To kind of lay down there and like, you know, like kind of sit on top of their eggs to keep it warm and stuff like that. And yeah, like this chicken like kept doing it and it was not supposed to do that. I don't know why, but it's not good to do that. Because there's no eggs around there, first of all, and it's preventing the other chickens from getting onto it. Maybe that's why.
Oh.
But it's not a good behavior. So what I did at first, right, what me and my parents tried to do was kind of just take the chicken out, like, but like, you know, like once it gets in, just take it out, reinforce that behavior, like just don't you dare get in that freaking thing, man.
Yeah.
But it didn't work. Like I did it like 10 times. The chicken went in, took it out. Chicken went in, took it out. Repeat 10 times. Still didn't happen and do anything.
Can you train a chicken?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. We were talking about positive reinforcement and stuff like that back in the previous podcast. But yeah, it works with all animals. This tendency to go towards pleasure and deviate from pain. It's in all most mammals and stuff like that. So you can train chickens.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Aaron. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Mate. This is a freaking kid-friendly podcast, alright? Anyway. What did I expect? Yeah. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, so this chicken was brooding. And, yeah, man. It was just so weird. And there was an underdeveloped egg on the side. So there's 2 hatching areas. Chicken always kept going to this one. I looked at the other one, and there was the freaking underdeveloped egg. An egg without a shell.
Is that common?
I don't know if that's common, but it's just underdeveloped, you know? So you could easily poke it and all the yolk would come out.
No shell on it.
Yeah, it was super weird. It was super jelly and stuff like that.
Ew.
Yeah, man, it was weird.
Yucky.
But, yeah. So, this chicken, yeah, he just went into the left side and he looked at it, yeah? He looked at it like, damn. And then he went in and pecked it and got a taste of the freaking yolk. Oh, my God. And then he went outside. He freaking went outside. And then the other chickens like started coming.
What's that smell?
And just like started like, you know, like getting its beak, like sharing the meal, like, you know, like kind of kissing kind of almost. It was disgusting, and its eyes started like dilating. Pupils started dilating. You could see its eyes like go like large.
I love eating my babies.
Bruh.
Oh gosh.
It was disgusting. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But so yeah, that happened. But Taylor and I were talking about this, right? Like how chickens are freaking dinosaurs. And yeah, we were just talking about TV shows and shit. We talked about like, you know, dinosaur shows. What did we look at?
I don't know what chicken's descendant or ancestors, predecessor.
Yeah, we were talking about like the thing. Yeah, like I don't know what it's called. Leave it in the chat if you know.
Gallimimus.
You know, like the one in Jurassic Park where like that's like some shit like that.
Oh. Is it a really small one, right?
No, there's small ones and big ones. Like it's like stands on 2 legs. Yeah. It starts walking and shit. It's like a mini T-Rex with like small ass arms. I don't know what it's called. Velociraptor?
No. Well, I mean, Velociraptor's the carnivore one.
Yeah, I have no clue at all. But yeah.
I think Gallimimus is one of them. That might be the big one.
Yeah, I have no clue. But yeah, man, we started going down the nostalgic part. Like we started looking at TV shows, so walking with dinosaurs. We never really got to that other name. What's the name of that other one?
Oh, the one where he jumps into the water?
Yeah.
I forget what it was called.
Yeah, so there was...
I just found it on YouTube.
Yeah, there was a TV show, right, back in India. I used to be in India, and back in India, there was there's a TV show where this guy time travels and captures dinosaurs to, like, get it into a zoo. So he time travels with this freaking little-ass jeep and tries to lead dinosaurs back into the modern world to have as a zoo. Now... the ethical conundrums associated with that, I'm not gonna debate it.
They're
It's a freaking
dead.
TV show. But yeah, it's like but like the show itself was so cool. And I was complaining about how like the freaking Indian TV providers had to make it like Hindi dubbed.
What do you think would happen if we could do a Jurassic Park? Like bring
Oh, we
dinosaurs
would
back?
do it. We would definitely do it. But
But
do you
what
need
would
to do it?
happen?
Why do you need to waste resources on it, bro? We're gonna have virtual reality soon. All people need to do is like get in. Only people need to do is get in a building, put on some virtual reality goggles, and then do it. No money at all. No money. No cost. No need to do this time travel bullshit. Just do it.
Like, I mean, is it just entertainment though? Like,
Oh,
science
you mean
and
like
stuff.
science.
Well, all aspects of life.
Ooh. Maybe actually. I don't know. I have no clue. But I don't think time travel exists. I don't think time travel will ever exist. At least not in our lifetime.
Well, definitely not in our lifetime.
Like, have you heard of the Hitler conundrum? Like, where they go back and shoot Hitler and like all the massive changes that happen there. You remember Rick and Morty, the snake episode? Woo!
Yeah.
What an episode.
That was what I was
a
thinking
lit
about
episode.
when you were talking about when they go back in time and shoot Hitler. I was like,
Exactly.
I'm thinking about that
Oh!
like
Yeah,
snake
yeah.
episode.
Yeah, that was a good episode. Like, I love that episode. How'd you find Rick? Going on another tangent. How was Rick and
Oh.
Morty? What are your favorite episodes? And
I
yeah.
don't really remember.
How
but,
dare
like,
you not
I was
remember Rick and
naughty.
Morty? Come on.
Did you like the new season?
I liked it. I think people hated it because they had to wait so long and like, they didn't expect it to be the thing it was. But more importantly, I think the reason why people didn't like the new season of Rick and Morty was because I think there was a cult. There's a kind of cult developed like in following Rick. Like, you aspire to be Rick in a sort of way. This narcissistic, smart-ass guy who knows everything about the universe. Yes, he's a total
Powerful.
dipshit, you know?
Yeah.
What a word, dipshit. Anyway, yeah, like we were just but like I think what the creators wanted to do was just kind of just tone that down to show what a true asshole like Rick truly was, and so that's why people didn't like it that much because it was like like we are demoting Rick, like we expect Rick to be this huge guy, right? We expect him to be this kind of just this character where like he's a superhero basically, right? He's a cool superhero.
He's like a evil superhero, in a way.
Yeah, kind of. But like, yeah, I think the show tried to do was like kind of just demote that, like like try to tone that down.
Yeah.
I like the new season. Like, did you like the new season or like what? What are your thoughts?
From what I remember, yes.
Yes. What do you remember? What episodes do you remember?
I remember the one where Morty.
Oh yeah.
He becomes the weird thingy. He gets like infected or something.
Yep.
He becomes the massive structure.
Yeah. Oh, that was a lit episode. Yeah.
That was the first episode.
Yeah, I think the first episode. Yeah.
I just remembered what happened right at the end of all of it. It was when they go into that one in like the final episodes. They go to that place, and it's like making babies or like servants or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's this
Like the Gaia and like like
Gaia, and then Zeus or something.
Yeah,
comes.
yeah.
That one.
That's okay. That's a good episode.
that was
But yeah, I think the reason why people didn't like it was two reasons. Rick was not the guy he seems to be. Rick is not a total god. He's a freaking asshole. And then second was that because like we don't want to be Rick. Like who wants Rick's mocking each other and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool and all. But do you really want to be like that person who like vilifies everyone and gets everyone away from him and like treats everyone like utter shit? You know what I mean? So you could argue, in other words, like argue for that. But yeah, man, it's totally weird. It's just a really weird thing to do. But I like the new season. And oh yeah, I forgot. And the second factor too, Rick and Morty not being as as well liked.
took a long time.
Yeah, it took a really long time to make.
Especially for the season to start.
Yeah, exactly. And like the break in between. Yeah, it was not great. But like, yeah, man, it's just weird, Like, I wonder if this TV show was released, if Rick and Morty was released back in the day, Can I have some water?
Yeah.
Let's go grab some water. I wonder if Rick and Morty was released back in the day. What do you think? Like, imagine Rick and Morty showing in theaters in like freaking 1800s. Would that have changed time itself?
If they, change time itself. No one would like. No one would like it. I think.
Like, imagine people killing each other and showing it to Victorian people, man. Like, what the freak?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And having laser guns and going through dimensions and universe and stuff. Weird as fuck, man.
Oh, do you think there's universes?
Ooh!
Do you
Do you think there's other universes? By the way, I actually want to
so
explain
cool.
this. I've come across this thing. Now, it's obvious. I think it kind of goes into pseudoscience, which is not actual science, because
It's just theory.
yeah, it's a theory.
Sort of, yeah.
It's a theory about why there's life in this universe. Okay, the reason why there's life in this universe. Let's think about it. So let's say there are billions of universes set up. Yeah. The one where life has to exist is the one where the conditions are correct, right? It's only if the conditions are correct that life exists, right?
But I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of there's a lot of planets.
Yeah.
They have the right conditions. It's just life has to take that one leap of faith, I guess, and then things can start to slowly happen.
Exactly, man. But like, yeah, exactly. But it's this kind of thing where the reason why this universe is perfect is because it has to be. It's because the conditions are correct in this universe that life exists as we know it. Oh, I forgot to turn the light on. Sorry, guys. How's that? That's much better. Ooh, at least for me. Hello.
It's alright.
Yeah, it's bright. I just set up a different light here. Forgot that we had to turn that on. But yeah, man. I think. By the way, did you know that there's this thing called the Great Filter? So if we find, explain it. Do you know? Do you know?
Kurzgesagt.
By the way, Joji shout out to Joji merchandise. Yeah, show the calendar. I bought the Kurzgesagt calendar. I've got a notepad as well. Woo! Expensive. Oh, not actually that expensive. And I bought like the notepad. I didn't show you this one. I bought the notepad. Grid notepad. Super cool. Tracks you through time and stuff. Really, really cool.
So nice.
It's really nice. It's a really nice printout and everything. Just shout out to them. They're really cool people. I'm going to have that hanging there. And I'm going to have another poster just there. Because you see there how there's like an empty space. Right there. Like right there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and get something new with that. But yeah, man. This is so weird. Life is really weird. But what was I saying? Yeah. Great filter. Explain the great filter to people who don't know.
Been a while. But basically, for civilizations, there's this great filter. It's pretty much a barrier for civilizations to pass. So it's like this almost impossible task that civilization has to do. And if they do, they can survive. If they don't, they basically go extinct. And it's pretty much theory that there's a lot of other civilizations out there, but almost none of them have crossed this great filter, and so they've become extinct. And the scary thing is whether we've passed it or not. Yeah, and both sides are scary. I forget why, if we have passed it, it's scary.
Yeah, I don't think it's scary if we have passed it, because like, you know, we've overcome the major challenge of all life forms.
Like, maybe it's because there are other civilizations.
But if we find, I'm just gonna let Jay out. You keep talking about the great filter.
Yeah, the great filter. I don't know what else. It's been a while since I watched that great filter video.
Hold up. Yeah, so basically the great filter.
It's like any apocalypse, like zombies, meteor, I guess pollution too, as COVID.
I think we got lucky in COVID, you know what I mean?
Australia got lucky.
No, I think everyone did, because like I think like from what I've been seeing, I think people thought it was gonna be really, really bad, you know?
It is bad though.
It is bad, but it's not as impactful. Like, it mostly impacts the elderly. You know, mostly impacts the elderly, and
most young people.
Yeah.
Do they even care about it that much?
Exactly, which we should. We should definitely. I think most people will care about it. You know, like I think it's the minority that's like doesn't care about it. You know, because it's thing, right? We have responsibility to be safe. But like we have been especially in Australia, where like there's like 2 cases per day compared to like 150,000 in like America. You know, it's absolutely insane. America.
People in America, from what I think, like Instagram, don't wear masks very often.
Exactly.
And it's pretty bad. But in Australia,
masks are like it's a bit of a tough bag, man. Masks, because on the one hand, everyone must wear masks in order to be effective because they block your breath. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, it's like better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking at the research.
If you really wanted to, you could get like a complete hazmat suit.
Hazmat suit, bro. Have you ever seen a person walk in a hazmat suit?
Yeah, on Rust.
Yeah, I'm freaking Rust. Disgusting. Not a lot. Okay. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
I want to see live chat.
What's that? What happened in the live chat?
Is this cleaning today?
Oh my god, guys, this is a professional podcast. Yeah. Just leave the chat. We're not gonna look at the chat. Bang, bang.
Wow.
Yate. Where would you move in the future? Would you still remain here, or like what would you do?
I'm not very patriotic, but I do like Australia.
Yeah, like it's much better than most other places, you know? Like it's great. Like I wouldn't trade Australia for like maybe I'll go to America. I don't know. I like America, but who knows?
My inner weeb saying Japan. I don't think so. I wouldn't move there. Yeah.
We were going to go to Japan this year. You remember?
Oh my gosh.
me and Teila and 2 other people were going to go to Japan, but
definitely too poor.
COVID. Because of COVID and cancelling of the 2020 Japan Tokyo Olympics, we didn't go, sadly. I don't think we will. I think we'll go when we have money. I'm freaking broke, man. Like
I'm so broke.
I'm broke right now. Like money just drains. You know, it's like a drain. Like it just go.
I'm spending too much money. Like,
what do you spend money on the most?
Like food, I guess. Cause,
I
didn't even say that. But living in an apartment, it's just me and my sister, and so I get Centrelink money for that. So I spend that money for food, part of the rent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And it's food, yeah. I think my biggest purchases were like freaking just maintaining shit, like mobile data plan, Opal card, like renewal. But most of the time, I actually buy a lot of books to read, even though I never read them. I spend a lot of time on books. Because I bought this Kindle Paperwhite, which has actually been a really good investment. Because it's like a portable device, and it's not like doesn't have any distraction.
Is that the book thing?
Yeah, like a e-reader. E-reader kind of thing, where you just buy books and you read them on like this kind of mini tablet-y kind of thing.
I should give my sister that.
Yeah,
it's a really good reading books.
It's a good gift,
for book lovers.
Yeah, it's a good gift for book lovers, and because it stores everything in there, so keep the mic a bit closer.
It is.
Keep a bit closer, you spastic. Anyway, what was I saying? Kindle. Yeah, Kindle stuff is pretty good investment. Like I found that I read a lot more books with the Kindle. Sorry if we're like freaking low energy. I think we are high energy, but like we just freaking finished like 1.5 hour podcast and now we're doing this.
I'm a lot more tired now.
I know, I'm a lot more tired as well. I'm not that energetic as I used to be, which is sad, but yeah, what can we do?
Apart from food and necessities like tissues and toilet paper and other stuff.
What other stuff, Taylor?
Genshin Impact. I played a lot of Genshin Impact now.
A lot of games. So top 5 games, go. And why?
I can't do top 5.
Okay, top 5. Let's say one game that you're playing right now a lot.
Well, Genshin Impact.
Oh, what's Genshin Impact?
Basically an anime kind of game.
Ooh.
you have characters. You go around this world, defeating mobs, doing quests, and then.
You seem a lot more tired than before.
I was just thinking, but like the main thing about the game, it's like a pretty common thing in Asian kind of those games.
Yeah.
Is gacha. Basically,
Gotcha.
gacha.
What a name. Gotcha.
Gacha.
Alright, go.
Basically, with gacha, it's to get new characters.
Right.
So you have when you start the game, you have like your set characters.
Yeah.
The original. To get new characters, you gacha, and basically you roll for characters. You, it's like CS:GO, loot crate opening. You buy a wish or a crate, and then randomly you get, well, so there's either 3-star, 4-star, or 5-star. I did that weirdly, but yeah, 5-star. 0.6% chance.
Damn, son.
Yeah, and so you either get the characters or weapons. That's basically it. And it's a free to play game.
It's actually free?
Yeah, it's free to play.
Damn,
and there's
son.
a bunch of people that do free to play, and they can do a lot of wishes. Even like you can buy wishes with money, and you can get like all the 5-star characters easily. But by free to play, it like makes it more worthwhile, I guess.
Like well, sorry to interrupt. But what's the future of gaming? You know what they're gonna do to you? They're gonna freaking implant a chip in your brain
the hell,
that freaking mucks with your vision, so you can actually see the characters in real life
like
play
AR.
out. Yeah, but in your eyes, like it's actually real. Like it's like real. Like you feel it's real.
I think that was Sword Art on. I haven't watched Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah, Sword Art.
Alicization or something like that.
Yeah, I had that show, but damn, but yeah, it's a really cool show. But yeah, would you be willing to do that? Not only for games, but like they implant this chip. You can like track your memories. They can like it's basically you can have a Google in your head. So like you think about something and you retrieve the information quickly without ever needing to go to Google.
I don't know. I've watched too much movies. That's scary.
Ooh, so you want to do it?
No.
I would do it. Cause
Maybe later.
In a way, Taylor, like what Elon Musk argues, right, is that's already happened. Except with the phone. Except the connection between a phone and you is like,
We've got
slow.
the phone. We've got the Apple Watch.
Exactly. We've got so many other things. So we take up phone and look up stuff, right? But this Neuralink is just going to make that connection quicker. You're doing what your phone's doing, but it's going to be way quicker than required.
And
expected.
much easier.
Yeah, exactly.
And
and it's all...
You just think about it.
Exactly. And like, and then we can have like this communication and like, I can talk to you. Like we don't have to say a thing, but we can talk like if we want to, like in the brain. So we're like, no.
That's weird.
Talking
like telepathically.
Yeah, without even using your phone. There's this thing, right?
Sometimes I think about weird stuff and then it pops up and it's like, what the fuck are you thinking?
yeah. But there's this thing, right? Where like, aliens? If you look at an alien, right? If you look at a normal alien with its gray body shape, huge eyes, small mouth, big brain, that's where we're going, man. You know what I mean? That's where we're headed. We're going to use our eyes so much that it's going to freaking rise and shit. I don't know. And our brains are going to expand. We're not going to use our mouth because we're going to be talking to each other via brain signals and stuff. And our mouth's going to get smaller.
Yeah,
basically aliens. We're going to be aliens in the future.
We're evolving, basically. Something I saw was like, you know how we always wear shoes, socks now?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's kind of creepy, but our toes are going to go away.
Woo!
It's going to like merge together.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Toes are going to merge together. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I know. Like, won't happen to me, but
yeah, I won't do that. But maybe in the future when we evolve, I think like the future. Yeah, I don't know.
Because we don't need toes right now.
I mean,
unless you're going for like a hike. Well, Because it helps
Can you
with if you're
imagine if
barefoot.
Can you imagine toes become the length of our fingers and we're able to manipulate stuff with our
Oh.
fingers? Yuck.
I mean, there is people that, like people without arms, I guess.
Yeah. But man, it's insane. Like, we think this world is normal, but it's really not normal. There's like, I think what we are like freaking puppets in a kind of thing played by the strings of corporations, right? Because every single, like, at least right now, most individuals right now are controlled, even though they don't know they are. Because of these things, right? We're kept on being fed information from corporations. We're kept on being fed information from like a whole lot of places, and like our strings are constantly meddled with, and we're being played, right? Like, you know, like it's weird, you know. But I've been reading this book called Digital Minimalism, and it's a really good book. It shows you how to restore yourself to a life after, like, you know,
Without
restricting screens, like, you know, not making sure. Because right now, what is happening? If you don't know, watch The Social Dilemma. Watch anything with Tristan Harris, because you'll get more information about this.
shout out to Tristan Harris.
Shout out to Tristan Harris. No, I'm kidding. It's basically corporations are basically using our attention and selling our attention to advertisers. The main goal of these corporations, these attention-seeking conglomerates, as the author Cal Newport, shout out to Cal Newport, describes them, is they want us to be on our phones 24/7, because being on our phones, like scrolling through these videos that the algorithm generates, like, you know, like it's oh my god, it's so weird.
It's hard to get away.
It is hard to get away, but we can get away. But I don't think, you know, like that is what, like, you know, these people are trying to do. They're trying to get us to be more aware of them, so we can be more user friendly with them. But I think that has its limitations. I think this is inevitable. You know what I mean? This going towards a technologically, you know, technological age where we are constantly wired into our screens. Like,
yeah.
where technology forever melds with our own lives. I think that's inevitable. What do you think?
We are dependent.
Exactly.
On
We can't.
technology.
Come on, that's already happened. Like, we can't live without our
Yeah.
phones.
We can't.
Legit. Maybe in the future we might, but like still.
So much people wouldn't like. I hate the thought of going camping without my computer. I can't play my games.
Exactly, and I can't watch.
No Wi-Fi. I hate having no Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, exactly,
Oh.
man. See, so like technology has already has become so ingrained into our life.
Yeah.
And there's a way to get out of it, but for most people, they're not going to get out of it. They're going to keep going. They're going to look at this YouTube video, keep scrolling into the next recommendation, freaking autoplay, freaking likes and everything. And like, can we just talk about social media? Social media is so weird. Like, I found it incredibly weird, man. Because social media, what is it? The main premise is that social media is there to connect us.
Mm.
But why so? You know what I mean? But like, yeah, sorry, not like that. But it's just really weird. Social media is like us crafting an ideal life. Like, we post some selfies. We post selfies with our... I know, because I do this. We post selfies with our dog every day. Like, we craft this little narrative of social media to impress other people. Help. But yeah, I was talking about this before. But these corporations are... freaking voice cracked again. These corporations are basically... What do you call it? There's this word where like...
Deceive.
No, they... I forgot the word. Where they're like, you know, use it a lot. Like, you know, manipulate, like something like manipulate. Basically,
Yeah.
Evolutionary times. Before, 99% of our lives, we were off in the woods. We're roaming out. We're freaking nothing but grass.
Hunter-gatherer.
Hunter-gatherers. We're freaking going speed and shit. We're running.
The good old days.
The good old days. Yeah, but like back in the day, right? Like, sugar was really hard to come by, right? So whenever we found sugar, we have to eat it immediately, right?
Sugar, salt.
Exactly.
Or spices, I guess.
Exactly. And then we had we had to our main thing of evolution is survive and reproduce, right? That's why we I don't know, want to find mates and shit. I don't know, but basically it's just what's happening in the chat. What the hell's happening in the chat?
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna disable the chat. Sorry, guys.
Oi, it's Mr. Alpay. Oh
I serious. Woo. Hold up. It's getting a bit personal in the chat here.
we're famous.
Hold on. How do I disable the chat? How the freak do I disable the chat?
Just leave it.
Yeah, okay. Don't look at the chat, peeps. Okay. And yeah, it's just now these companies are exploiting. That's the word, exploiting. Exploiting our thing. Now there's exploiting our pre-evolutionary traits. Now we have freaking sugar everywhere, and we can't stop ourselves from eating sugar, right? We attract to pleasure, right? We deviate from pain. So we eat all the sugar that's available to us, man. We look at, this pornography is widespread. It's everywhere, right?
Yeah,
And what other stuff is there? And yeah, there's nothing, we've been turned into this almost machine where we input stuff to make money for other people. And it's weird. It's really weird. But yeah, what do you think about all that? Stop looking at the freaking chat.
Bye, Heron.
Alright, see ya. Okay. Alright. What do you think?
With companies exploiting us?
Not exploiting. I don't think companies want to exploit us. I think they have a good mission in the beginning. They want to make money. It's their job.
Yeah, they do have to make money.
Yeah, it's just doing whatever business as usual, But
they exploit us. Well, they'll exploit what we want.
Exactly.
But not generally in a bad way.
Yeah. No, I think here's the thing, right? I think what's happening is that what we've become is this these companies have found a way to make money effectively.
Effectively, yeah.
And by accident, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but I think they have a good intention, but who knows, man? Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? I asked you this already, but I'm gonna ask again. Do you think life will look extremely different?
I think the way we live is gonna be similar. We're gonna be on technology. We're just same kind of lifestyle, but then maybe the richer people probably much different.
Yeah.
I think the richer people will be different. The poorer people, it'll be similar. Yeah.
So you think life won't be that different in the 10 years, 20 years, 40 years?
By difference, there's parts that will be different, how everyone goes about their day, sort of, flying cars everywhere.
No, flying cars won't happen. I'm telling you, flying cars won't happen. But
it would be cool.
It would be cool, but I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? It might happen. Who would have ever thought of the internet back in the freaking 1800s?
A way to talk on someone on the other side of the world.
Exactly, man. It's happening. It's just we're entering a weird phase of humanity right now. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't like this topic, and I want to switch topics. So what's been going on with you, Taylor? What else have you been up to? Gets freaking depressing, man. Talking about the future of humanity.
Pretty much. Yeah. We just finished uni.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone finishes last week. Last week.
Last week or something. I think you said University of Sydney are 1 week ahead of us. I have no idea. But bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. Huh? UNSW. Oh yeah, UNSW is running.
Sorry, UNSW.
UNSW is running in. Thing. So yeah, man. I think dude, this freaking exam season was freaking weird. It reminded me of my HSC days. So I had a ton of shit to do, but then I didn't do anything for a couple of days. My
exams were so annoying.
I know.
No, my business exam. Did I tell you about business?
Nah.
My business. It's crazy. So
Okay.
It was on the week before last week.
Yeah.
I think Wednesday. So there was only 2 questions.
Ooh.
Well,
Essays?
A, B, C. Kind of essay. It was only for question 1 in total. It was 500 words. For question 2, it was 500 words. So it was really short. Yeah. Didn't study at all, unfortunately.
Yeah, bro. Whatever you're gonna say, you got what's coming, man.
No,
I'm kidding. Go.
You want to know the reason I didn't study?
What? I
So-
love when Taylor starts smiling and Taylor goes, "Oh, you know what? I'm sorry." That's when you know it's gonna be a good story.
We could access the exam 9:30 in the morning, and it was
Oh, so it's a 24-hour exam, kind of.
24 hours.
Woo!
And then we could it would go away the next day in the morning.
Yeah.
But there was no time limit. You could take it. You could spend 24 hours on your exam.
Yeah, I had that last semester. Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
cool.
I thought it was cool. But okay. But,
I think that's common, man.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. So, the night before I was studying, kinda, I read the email about the exam, and I was like, "Whoa, I don't need to study. I got all day." Yeah, I didn't really.
How'd you go?
well. I haven't got the results, but I don't think it was good.
Oh, what was the feeling when after you submitted it?
What am I doing? Oh, like,
Yeah.
the first question, question 1, it was about the assessment we did.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good assessment actually. We made a business model.
Yeah.
So our business model was basically a job seeker kind of platform for uni students to have like very temporary shifts just
Yeah.
for easy money.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was doing the financial side.
Yeah.
Didn't do much.
Woo!
I tried to, but they were way too into it.
Yeah.
Like-
Your partners.
Yeah, like
Taylor, man, that means
This
you let them down, bro. I don't know. Keep
well,
going.
no, kind of, but so I did my part. It was like pretty much almost due pretty soon.
Yeah.
I did my part, and then I saw on the messages like, I'm gonna redo the financial part because it's a little lacking. And I was like, sorry, I'm sorry, it's not good enough. Oh, but yeah. So the first question was about that. So it was okay because I could answer it in the worst way possible, in the
Yeah.
best way possible without knowing anything about business.
Ooh.
But yeah,
By the way, study, folks. Need to study.
yeah, I'm a
We
study.
are not recommending this type of behavior. I'm joking. Yeah. So, damn. That was your experience with exams. Tell you a story about this story cracked me up when I heard this. Tell you a story about a couple of weeks ago that you were late to the exam. Woo! This is a good story. Buckle up, folks. All right.
I think it was Friday.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it was Friday. I had a chemistry exam on Friday.
Yeah.
So the whole semester for chemistry, my normal prac lesson was on Friday, 1 o'clock to 4 p.m.
Yeah.
So I thought my exam would be 1 o'clock to 4 p.m. on Friday.
Yeah.
So I did study for this because I do like chemistry. Not as much as I didn't study as much as I should have.
I think that's everyone, right? No one, like most people don't study as much as they should have. But anyway, keep going.
But I did pretty well on the exam.
Woo! Congrats, boy.
Yeah. So woke up about 8 o'clock ish. Had a shower and stuff, and decided I still got time. Let's do study since I haven't watched all the lectures. And so I checked my emails to find like the details of the exam.
Oh, no. You have to tell the whole morning routine.
I don't know the morning routine. meeting.
No. Remember when you told me like what you did in the morning, like you know, like when you woke up the day and then did all that stuff?
I think I want to start. Like I just woke up at 8, had a shower, and then I just went onto my computer, get up the website for the university, got out the lectures, and
Started scrolling through it, skimming through it.
yeah, and then I checked my emails, looked at the exam time, and it said it started half an hour ago.
And you're still at home. How much time does it take to get to uni?
Well, 30 minutes, or 20 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
So
So you're fucked. I'm kidding. No.
yeah, I missed my chemistry exam.
No, but
God.
he was saved because he got to do it. At like
Yeah. So
Can you imagine what would you have done if you like didn't do that?
I would just say university has been very bad for me.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I think uni's been bad for everyone.
No,
right?
not everyone.
Okay, like for most people
Well,
because of COVID.
it's definitely been worse for me.
Why? Because you gotta move and stuff, right? You have to move and everything, right?
Well, I guess I use that as an excuse, but yeah. I mean, I did move.
Wow, I was university in bad this semester.
So last semester, failed physics because I didn't study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's most
Actually,
everyone.
I think.
Like, it's common for you to fail, like, at least
Yeah.
one unit or something, you know? Like,
I mean, during my first semester, I had no idea what the hell I was meant to do. But
because it's COVID, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was so annoying online.
Most of COVID,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I enjoyed online,
Yeah.
of course. But yeah, with physics, I think I just missed too much pracs as well. Maybe.
Was that, like, online practice or, like...
Yeah, it was online pracs.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was like right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was what I failed first semester.
Damn.
Second semester.
You don't know yet, but do
All
you
right.
think you failed anything? Oh!
Second semester started off with a bang.
Okay.
After first semester, I failed as a subject, so I was like really sad. I was motivated, like I'm gonna do my best in second semester. Didn't happen, but so
I think that's everyone, bro. Like, even that was me as well.
Yeah, like after trials, I didn't really do that well. I think so. I was like, oh, I really gotta study HSC, but I didn't really study for HSC
Yeah,
that
by the way,
well.
for those international people, HSC is the end of high school exams. So, like, the high school exams you take to go into university or wherever you want to go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you? What was that? Did I tell you about research methods?
No, I didn't tell me about this. What's up?
Really?
I mean, you might. I might not remember. Just
Oh.
go for it. That's a good
So-
story coming up.
This is during. So first week,
Oh, by the way,
I did all my lectures. I watched all my lectures. I felt so proud of it, even though I should have done it anyway. Second week, I forgot my lectures. It all went downhill from there.
Bro, the first week you watched all lectures. Second week,
Yeah.
none.
I had a schedule. I had a time schedule. I was like, all right, I got a lecture today. We got to watch it. I was like, and I record it. Never watched it after until exam time. So research methods. I regret doing 4 subjects.
Yeah, you don't do 4 subjects if you haven't. By the way, there's this thing called I don't know about does your university has it, right?
Credit points?
No, like summer, winter terms.
Yeah, we got autumn, spring.
Yeah,
spring
yeah,
and
like
autumn.
that. There's those. So there's like different terms in university in the holidays, where you're able to do like some units. I wish I did. Most of the people in my grade, in my university, did like or like some people at least
Wait,
did it at yeah. What's up?
in the holidays?
Yeah, in the holidays, you're able to do like units in that. Like it's like summer school or something like that.
Well,
you know?
we got summer one, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, if you are going to university, consider doing something in the holidays for your units, and free up time because 4 units is fucking stressful, man. Even I got stressed. I was lucky that everything went online because every one of my exams except 1 or 2 went open book. I was lucky, man.
Yeah.
But then again, I think I would have been prepared because of
Yeah, I got to do summer school, a summer subject.
Yeah? That's for your
Yeah.
failed subject, right?
The other one.
Well,
Research methods. Maybe not.
no, keep going with the story. Research
Yeah.
method story.
So, first week I watched all the lectures for research methods, biocomplexity, chemistry, advanced chemistry 2, and business. For research methods, I never got any messages for it.
Messages?
Or like emails or things relating to like lesson time,
Oh,
lessons starting now.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, I'll just leave it then.
Oh my god, Teila. Keep going.
So I did get one email eventually, week 6 or 5. Assessment is due in 1 week.
Okay, keep going.
And plus, it was a group assessment.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Oh gosh, I'm embarrassed to say this.
No, it's
So,
like this is the majority of university students' experience. I bet you.
So, smart thing to do, you go back into like the lessons and see, like, say sorry. But no, I didn't do that.
What did you do? What did you do as the alternative?
Nothing. I did absolutely nothing. I saw the email. I was like, oh. And I'm pretty sure I passed census date. Do you know what census date is? Basically the day.
Oh, census. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, like
I know it.
a
Yeah,
date
it's like
where
the day
you,
where like you won't get charged for stuff like
yeah,
units
if you
and enrolling.
leave a subject before that time, you won't get charged or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, the day of census day, I was thinking, oh, I should probably drop out one of them.
Damn.
I definitely should
And
have.
do it in summer school.
Yeah. So
What the heck? It's your phone.
it's Santa Claus.
Banter clause. Alright, keep going. I hope this is still live streaming. Is this still live streaming? Yeah,
I think
it's still
so.
live
That's
streaming.
business, my boy.
Business, my boy. Shout out to Saurabh. I'm not gonna say your full name. Saurabh!
You just said Sauron.
Nah, Saurabh. He's my cousin. He's a cool cousin.
Oh.
Here's the thing, man. I'll talk about that later. I'll keep going with the research method story.
So yeah, that was that assessment. Just forgot about it.
And then that's the end of that. So you just did it again without getting any penalties, right? No, research methods.
What, you think I dropped out of it before census day?
Did you?
No, I just kept going. No, I'm pretty sure it was after census day where I learnt about it. But it was week 7 or something.
Yeah.
And I talked to Shiven before.
Shiven's one of our good friends who's going to be on the podcast next week. Shout out to Shiven. Next week or the week after. Who knows? Alright, keep going.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shiven. And so I was talking about it. There was a lecture that day. So I decided, let's finally do some research methods.
What week was this?
7 out of 12.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I joined the lecture.
Oh, it was a live lecture?
Yeah, it was a live lecture, so everyone in my group was in as well.
Whoa!
So, this luckiest thing that happened,
Yeah.
because basically, they were saying, I had no idea what was going on, but they at one point, actually it was pretty easy to get, like, to know about research methods, because you're just reading research papers and then discussing about it, any faults with it. So we were told to split off into your groups.
Ooh.
And so I'm still in this group, by the way.
You're still in this house?
Well, I didn't leave, because it's the groups that we stay in the whole semester. It's like our Teams channel group.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to finally meet my team
What do they
members.
say to you?
Well, I mean, like, okay, so it wasn't just our team; it was another team. So two teams went away and discussed. So my team must have thought I was in the other team. Hopefully, they did.
Why?
Because then they'd be like, "Whoa, this guy's here for like the first time."
Who the frick is calling? Freaking banter claws. We got Rowan here trying to call. He's going to be on the podcast next week or the week after. I don't know, but he's going to be on the podcast again. If you want to be on the podcast, just give me a DM. I would love to have you on. Who's on? There's like 4 people. There used to be 5 people there. Hey guys. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Damn, son. What an experience. So uni was absolute shit for you.
Yeah, it was pretty shit.
I honestly, I think like because of COVID, university was much more stressful than it needed to be because we were in charge of everything, man. Like
Yeah, we were in charge of everything.
ourselves and everything. So yeah, obviously university is gonna be stressful and stuff.
Yeah.
So like yeah, man. I found like university. Bruh, first week, bruh, woo! I went to the library every single day. I freaking stayed up there until 7 p.m. at night. Like, I just stayed up there for like 4 weeks. And, bruh, that was like so let's pretend this is a graph. We're going all the way up there and like a huge down. Like, pew! Down. So, that was my university experience, basically. Because I think I was, in this semester especially, I was doing pretty okay. Thankfully, because I was organized. I got good parents who kept me organized.
Yeah, I'm living by myself, so it's even worse.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, and then but exam season, whoo, I crashed, man. I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear to look at another sheet of paper again of that university content.
Like, it's so strange. Back in high school, it's normal. Like, every day you go to school, you learn.
Yeah.
But for some reason...
Because everything was set out for you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you had like this, and this. The teachers made sure you were on task.
And for some reason, university is just...
I think it's because of the amount of people in university and how university is structured and how university works.
Maybe.
What is the future of education? No, we're not going to... It's depressing. We'll go into something else, but yeah.
But plus, it's probably bad. You probably work better if you have like good friends.
Yeah, I mean, university. I think from my experience, the first few weeks of university were pretty hard. Cause like some of the people in my freaking cohort, man, they're dumbasses basically. But like some other people are pretty cool.
But it was hard to get to know anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Because of COVID and like everything.
But like
that,
some people were really lucky because
yeah,
their unis started like 2 weeks before quarantine.
I think our week, our university started like 4 weeks.
So everyone had like a chance, right?
Like that, like I had a couple of people where I could be like, "Oh, did you finish this assignment yet?" And like you know what I mean, like those kind of people.
But UTS, it started like right at the start of
I know. So Teila goes to UTS.
Yeah.
I go to ACU.
Oh.
Yes. Nah, it should be fine. Yeah, man, it's just weird how like university and all works. But yeah, this year was especially tough because of my degree. Because I do like a really practical, hands-on degree, right? But like we had to do all of that in freaking Zoom, just do all of that. So like
must be hard to learn physical stuff.
Yeah, so I do physiotherapy. Yeah, man, it was just weird. It was just so weird, like doing. But we went back to pack classes in semester 2. It was fine.
I do environmental biotechnology.
You do a cool university. Like at first, when I heard you doing like biotechnology, I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
You're doing bio stuff.
Exactly. I never imagined you going to bio. Like I would have imagined you going to robotics, going to engineering.
It's environmental.
Woo!
Like I'm not too
like you used to be. I always thought you were much of a crafty kind of person, you know?
Yeah, crafty sort of. I mean, I love Lego.
Yeah.
I want more Lego.
Bro, freaking Lego. I tried to buy a freaking Lego Death Star. It's like fucking $1,000, $2,000 bucks. Like, what the freak?
Yeah, like what I want to get, like, now that I'm older, I don't want the little things. No, those are too small. I want the big things, and they're called the Ultimate Collector's Editions.
What would you do? Would you buy models or would you buy like actual like Lego pieces so you can make your own stuff? Or would you want to follow an instruction manual?
Oh, When I was young, we had like a massive. I still remember this story. This is back in Lismore. Back when I was a wee little lad. Working on a farm.
Yeah.
I had this Lego Star Wars
Ooh.
Interceptor.
Yeah,
It was like the triangle things.
Yeah.
It was so fun. I just built it. And that day I was playing with it. I was so happy. I was playing with my little sister. And she broke it.
That's freaking annoying,
She
man.
dropped it. And I couldn't. I could have built it, but I didn't build it again for some reason. So we had like a massive container. And I just put all the pieces in there. And plus pieces from other Lego sets that were destroyed somehow. I forget those. But yeah.
Damn, I used to be obsessed with Beyblade. Beyblades, man.
Beyblade.
I still remember this freaking story. Like, so I had a Beyblade. I had a freaking Pegasus, right? The main character in the Beyblade TV show, yeah? And so I brought it to school, yeah? And people were like, oh, and this is back in India. So, oh, can I play with it? Can I play with it? And like, they freaking lost it, bro. Some teacher confiscated that.
Oh.
I know, eh?
But can't you get back like end of the day, or is it
No, because I was scared. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. And like, I was freaking so anxious during the whole day. Oh shit, how am I going to tell my parents, bro? How am I going to tell everyone? And like, oh my god, bro, am I going to be freaking alive? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. But I remember being very anxious about like Beyblades and Iron. Were you ever anxious as a kid?
What do you mean?
Oh, man, like, you know, just like that kind of story. Like, you know, like anxious, like, oh my god. You know?
As a kid.
Like, I think as a kid, you're pretty chill. Like, you know, they're not going to have much anxiety-inducing stuff, you know? I used to get in trouble a lot as a kid, man. It was
I
just
had a
freaking
weird child. I think I had a weird childhood.
Yeah. What else did you play with other than Lego? Did you have any other TV shows and stuff?
Not really. Well, I did watch a bunch of TV shows, but nothing I like stuck to, I guess.
Yeah.
I wasn't into any of the anime kind of stuff.
You weren't into anime?
Yeah,
like
I never-
Bakugan and all that kind of stuff?
No, I
Ooh.
did not watch any Bakugan, Pokemon.
I never
Beyblade.
caught on to the idea of
Oh.
Bakugan.
I don't know if people can hear me. I'm so far back.
Yeah. It should be fine. Yeah, man. Bakugan. What the freak is Bakugan, man? Like, all I knew of Bakugan was like I had the toy where like
Yeah.
it curled into a ball.
I did
and
have
out.
some toys, and they were so fun to play with.
Yeah, they were fun, but what the freak? Like, how the hell does that work? Like, so what? You curl up into a ball and shit? Like, what? But yeah, I had. I never got into Bakugan. I never got into what do you call it? What's the other show called? You remember when Shivan and Rowan were playing cards in school?
Oh.
Oh fuck! It escaped my mind. You know when they're playing cards in school and they got in trouble for it?
You know.
No, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh wow! We
You
actually
watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
found.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I never got caught on to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I think main thing was Pokemon. A lot of Hindi, like Indian, like Japanese shows that were dubbed in Hindi.
I watched a
But
bunch of
yeah.
ABC3.
Oh, ABC.
Yeah.
I remember the game. What the gaming review kind of
Good
thing?
game, spawn
Good game,
point.
Spawn Point!
Oh, yeah. Oh, back in my primary school, it was a school called Hawkesbury Independent School.
Yeah.
I love that school. It was so good.
Really?
Mufti
Woo!
every day.
Damn, son.
It was independent.
So it's kind of like an American school. I think some American schools are
Oh,
like
yeah.
mufti, public schools.
It was a very small school. It was only like 4 or 5 teachers.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it was so good. It was so fun there.
My primary school was okay. I think my primary school was like, it's an Indian primary school. It was like, I used to get in trouble a lot for the weirdest reasons. But I used to be a freaking dumbass back then, man. Like, even more than I am now.
But at that time, we, I think the whole school or just 5 and 6, they entered this competition called Murder Under Microscope or MUM.
Bro.
But basically, it's like they give a bunch of clues throughout a period, and at the end, you got to find out what the predator was, what the victim was, what the cause was, or something like that.
Yeah.
And so at the end, right at the end, you'd have to. It was basically a race to see who could enter in the victim, the predator, and that thing, and press enter quickly, fastest. We got first place once.
Woo!
Yeah.
Congrats, big boy.
Yeah, because our our teacher or our technician kind of teacher, what do? He just keep refreshing the page, and apparently, I guess not much other teachers knew how to do that. So
Damn, son. So
Yeah.
you won first place.
And you know who we saw there?
Who?
The lady on Gaywood Games Spawn Point.
Ooh,
Yeah.
actually?
We saw her there.
Is Good Game Spawn Point still on?
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's over.
I think it's over, but like I think all the kids right now freaking watching freaking Fortnite. What other games are there? Fortnite's the main one. I know a lot of kids that play that
Yeah,
Fortnite.
it's like still trending.
Yeah, it's
a bunch
still
of videos.
is it still oh yeah, it's still
Yeah.
trending. But yeah. Fortnite, all that kind of stuff. Man, but all I had back in the day was freaking Club Penguin, Pop Tropica.
Pop Tropica.
Oh, yeah, Pop Tropica, bro. Gosh. I tell the experience of Pop Tropica. I love Pop
I love Pop.
Tropica.
Tropica.
Pop Tropica.
Oh, Pop Tropica.
It was
the
good
old
experience. I know.
days. It was. I learnt about it because friends came over to my house and they showed me this game, and I got really angry because they were ignoring me. I wanted attention.
I think that's what all kids
Yeah.
want, attention, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they were just focusing on the game, so I was
Yeah.
sad. But yeah, it was such a good game.
I know, eh? Which
Like-
one? Do you remember the maps? Do you remember the Wimpy Kid map, bro?
I didn't like the Wimpy Kid
I'm
map.
serious, man. Like the
Yeah.
Dog Days map where they put the money in the freaking what do you call it? The deck and stuff, like in the beach deck and shit.
Is that Wimpy Kid?
I don't know. I
Dog
don't remember.
Days. I don't remember.
What other maps did you play?
So there's early Pop Tropica Island, Shark Tooth Island.
I don't remember. I kind of remember them, but I don't.
There's Time Traveler or something. Time Traveler something. Something about time traveling.
Yeah.
The rabbit thing. Do you remember the one where it's in that rabbit area?
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
fight the robot rabbit.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
I remember Rabbit. I remember Wiggly Ears.
really is.
Uh,
But yeah, it was a
Yeah.
bunch. But
did you play Club Penguin?
yeah, I play Club Penguin. Not too much. I did enjoy it.
I did. Club Penguin was the thing, man. Like I think my first game was Club Penguin, and then I found this guy called Think Noodles. Remember Think Noodles?
I love Think Noodles. All the Pop Tropica islands right
Exactly.
there. I do
yeah.
regret watching walkthroughs on each island.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do. Like I never used to like explore the island. Like, try and
Yeah, I
figure
never
it out
explored
myself.
it.
But yeah, I just try to figure everything out myself.
Hmm.
It was just weird. I didn't try and figure it out.
Yeah.
Bro, I even started this Club Penguin website. Hi guys, we'll give you cheats every day. Come in every day, bro. We'll
gosh.
give walkthroughs.
Club Penguin was fun, but you needed membership pretty much.
Yeah, that's what. Like I remember on my 28th, like I'm not freaking 28. What am I saying? On my freaking birthday, when I was like a kid, like I think in 4th grade, 5th grade, like year 6, year 4, year 5, I think like yeah, I pleaded to my parents to buy Club Penguin membership.
I remember pleading to my parents for so much stuff. Oh
I
my
know,
gosh.
me too, man. It's so weird having money now and like buying it
Yeah.
myself. Like it's weird, you know. Like I would usually like turn my parents into it, talk my parents into it, but now like I'm going on freaking Kurzgesagt and buying Kurzgesagt shit. Like it's weird, you know, buying stuff on your
Yeah.
own with your money
Like-
you earned.
It was really strange buying my first game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
like,
was the first thing I bought? Let me think. Yeah, go on.
well, I mean, I guess by myself. It was probably something on Steam.
Oh yeah, first thing I bought with my money, a Kindle. Super weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, making money is freaking weird. But well, other stuff, yeah. So I then Think Noodles led me into I think I got Minecraft in first. Oh my god, Minecraft! I was freaking addicted to Minecraft, man. When I discovered like mods and like mod launches, oh my god, like I couldn't change, like I couldn't go back. Like it got so bad that my dad had to like delete it.
I got so much viruses by like searching up how to download mods.
Bro, I remember like I was so desperate to get on Minecraft again that I began entering my information into like, oh, get your free Minecraft account right now. You know, those dodgy spam websites.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was like a drug addict, man. Like I just needed Minecraft. It was so freaking weird. But it was a good time in my life. I miss Minecraft. Like in the holidays, like after year 12, when I went to India all day, I just watched PewDiePie Minecraft videos.
I didn't play that much Minecraft, I think.
Now?
Back then. Now I play, well, not at the moment, but
Yeah.
when we made a server, we play a lot of Minecraft.
I know, I know, I see your world.
Yeah.
Fuck. Right. It's freaking
I have the best base.
oh, no. Oh, come on. Rowan has the best base. No. There's no comparison.
He's a hobbit living in a mountain.
Rowan, bro, get back, bro. Come on, bro. He's not saying anything. Rowan will respond to your comment next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's so weird. Minecraft and everything. But yeah, Rowan has the best base. Rowan's one of our friends. He has the best base. Freaking nuclear reactor and bullshit, bro. What the freak? It's freaking gigantic. Alright.
Like 3 trillion RF.
Yeah. Alright. I'm tired. Taylor's tired. Everyone's tired. How many people do we have live streaming right now?
0.
I think 0. Or 4 people. Pretty okay.
Hello! Hello!
Oh yeah, Midnight Gospel. Thanks for reminding me. Midnight Gospel. What a show. You have to watch Midnight Gospel.
What's midnight? What is Midnight Gospel?
Thanks for reminding me, Saurav. See, this is so weird talking because I have an Indian accent and I have an Australian accent, and the Australian accent is what I have right now. But I usually talk my Indian accents to my cousins and everything, and that's my natural accent, kind of. Like, I almost retreat to it, but...
Strange that you can change accents.
Yeah, no, but, like, I think it's part of growing up and stuff, like, you know, like, with 2 languages, like, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I've never encountered that. So.
Yeah. A Midnight Gospel. Taylor, you gotta watch this show. I mean, it's a I wouldn't recommend it for everyone. It's a super weird show. It's really, really, really weird.
Oh, that one!
The one with Clancy?
Yeah! Right? I saw it on Netflix. I was like, what the fuck is this? This looks weird. And then every night I'll be like, alright, let's watch one episode because it's pretty good. The philosophies.
Did you watch the final one?
Oh, I haven't watched it in
Dude,
ages.
you gotta watch the final one. I had me in tears. Fuck, man.
Oh,
the final one is so sad. It talks about death and everything, and it's this like conversation that they're actually real podcasts.
That was what I was thinking. Like, I never looked into it, but it seemed like they were real podcasts just like animation behind
Duncan
it.
Trussell. So this guy Duncan Trussell had a podcast called the Duncan Trussell Family Hour, and he recorded podcasts with random people, and that's like, and then a couple of years later, some cartoonist, the guy who made Adventure Time. He's the one who made Midnight Gospel.
Oh, okay.
Water.
They do seem similar, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the final episode is the podcast that he recorded with his mum, who was dying in 2 weeks.
Oh.
She was dying. She would eventually die in 2 weeks, but it was when she was dying that he recorded the podcast. Fuck, man. It's a deep podcast. Like, I literally cried. Like, I freaking cried, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I cried. It's a deep podcast. It's gonna make you cry first. The second time you watch it, it's gonna be like you're gonna cry, but third time again, it's like, yeah, you can finally understand it.
It's definitely not for everyone.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
It's a really deep episode. It's a really deep kind of series. Like, it's really sad to come see, but it's a fun one. It's like it has a lot of cool ideas.
Yeah, it has cool ideas.
Have you watched the one in prison one?
Oh, where they kind of trying to
keeps dying.
Yeah, and they go back in time.
That's my favorite episode because it's so cool how like they talk about consciousness and like how we. I don't know. I have to see the podcast again. I have to see the thing again.
Yeah, I forget what some of those were about, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think I stopped when in the animation he goes to where his mom is, and they talk about. When I was a baby, was I like this? I was like, this is weird now. But yeah.
Super weird. But, highly recommend. Do you have any other shows that you watch that you want to recommend before we head off?
No, I don't watch that much shows, just anime, really.
Yeah, I don't watch that many shows either.
Yeah.
But, like, I need to get into shows. So, thank you, everyone. Taylor, what's your freaking, when I start the recording, what's your freaking social media and stuff so people can contact you?
My social media.
Alright, so Toko.
It's Taylor.Willoughby, but yeah.
Woo! Alright, thank you everybody. Watch out next week. And I will see you again next week.
Thank you for watching.
Thank
Goodbye,
you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.